Hi. Hello. Um, Honestly, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna be able to to read One Piece today. Um, even 30 minutes ago, I'm have such a bad headache. Should I read One Piece? It's just been such a long day, such a long week overall. Been so close to having total breakdowns, but um yeah, that's just a short recap of my week. And then I told myself, you know what? It's too much. I'm not going to read One Piece today. But I was on Facebook and I saw this meme. I'll try to put it somewhere here. And then I thought to myself, I'm wounded and exhausted and I need something, like even a small band-aid would do. And that would be One Piece. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to read One Piece. And here we are. I'm going to be reading chapter 1034 of One Piece. Um, while I was looking up the chapter, I saw the title. And I also saw a thumbnail on YouTube earlier of Sanji. And so I'm expecting this about Sanji even before I got home. But yeah, title of the chapter, Sanji versus Queen. It was really hyped with Zoro last time, and I want to see more of Zoro. I was just telling my mom how, try to catch up now, because she's watching the anime. But when did she? I think it was, the last episode she watched was still in the Odin flashback. So I was telling her, oh my gosh, Sanji right now in the manga is insane. Oh, and here we are. But yeah, let's go. I really needed this. Straight to my veins, please. 1 year's worth of juice. Top prize. What is this? Oh my gosh, it's Usopp. Cover request by Ebby. Usopp wins prizes for kids at a shooting range during a festival. That's so cute. Yo. Look at Usopp. He's just he's not even looking. He's just shooting, hits it, and oh my gosh. Yo, I can't wait for the day that Usopp finally, he's surprised us so many times through the years. So you know what? I just want to see him achieve his dream of becoming a brave warrior of the sea. But Usopp's really cool. I love Usopp. I love everyone. But yeah, let's go. See, I'm already in such a good mood. This is probably the happiest I've been the whole week. Skull Dome, Left Brain Tower, Pleasure Hall. A mighty explosion. Osome, get back, you'll be hurt. Yeah! Oh! It's that girl! Sanji didn't do anything, right? Sanji didn't do anything. I think. I'm sorry, Sanji, I doubted you. We should move deeper into the castle, but I still haven't found Chuji. Chuji? Don't worry about him. I'm sure he's fine. You have to take care of yourself. Who's Chuji? We need to try and find a way off this island. Things are so bad, it might be best to try and escape Wano itself. That's it. What's Chuji? And why does it Chuji, Sanji? What? Who's Chuji? This is the girl that Sanji apparently beat up, right? Oh my gosh. I don't need any more mysteries right now. Who is it? Chuji. Who is that? Okay. Are we seriously going to the roof? No. I keep saying I miss Luffy, but are we ready for it is the question. That's it. I've got it. Oh, Momo! I am as much of a dragon as Kaido. That means I can grab his flame clouds. Yeah! If I cannot force the island back. Oh, look at Momo. Oh, he's so adorable. I can at least stop it from getting any closer. He's carrying it, isn't he? There has to be like a scene when Momo would... Maybe that's when they would show Momo's 28-year-old like human form. And he's gonna be like holding Onigashima. Like lifting it. Just like how Odin lifted that pot. Oh, not that pot. Like the thing with the scabbards. Oh my gosh. I have to prevent the worst case scenario. Yeah. His island will not destroy the flower capital while I still draw breath. Yo, Momo. Mo. Oh. I thought we would see Luffy. Dang it. Okay, it's fine. Inside the Skull Dome live lure. We've gotta force our way out. Hold them back. Okay, there you go, Sanji. Sparking. What's he gonna do now? Queen's trying to do something here. I don't know. He has like sparkles, beams in his eyes. Oh, okay, they're just beams. Sparking Queen. What he can shoot beams from his eyes. Yo! Sparking Valkyrie. Yo! Oh my gosh, I can't remember which one this is. Ichiji, I think it's Ichiji. Doing like the Sparking Valkyrie. Valkyrie? I forgot how to say it. See, there's really like connections. Like these scientists, they've been working on like things together. And so they're taking parts of it and applying it to what they've been working on. Like, see, like the beams. Germa has it too. Oh my gosh, give me more. Okay. Henry Queen. Is that a play on Harley Quinn? Well, that's not Queen, but Kin. Anyway. So, like, okay, this time it's like the lightning thing. And who is it? Ichiji? Ichiji has like that lightning thingy. Right? Henry Blazer. And they're like the same. They're calling it like the same things too. Wait, who is that? No, that's Yonji, I think. Oh gosh, I don't remember how they look like. It looks like Yonji. Or is it Ichiji? I can't remember. Wahaha, you get it now? These are Germa 60s double sixes techniques. I wanted to show you them. Whoa. After you use your suit to morph, Judge's sons are the culmination of his scientific work. Well, we don't need his scientific work. I was hoping to crush you while you had that suit on. That would have shown that bastard once and for all that his tech can't hold a candle to mine. Get it? Stealth Black? Your feud has nothing to do with me. I was playing dumb earlier. I've dug up everything there is to know about German science. Let go of me. No, he just wants to show off. My arsenal can't replicate anything you brothers can do. Again, then with that family. Winch. Danton. Winch. Yeah, same moves. Queen. Oh, Sanji caught it. Oh, with his leg on fire. Huh? What have you done, my arm? What else, Queen? Sanji's like beaten up though. How dare you, you dirty brat. I warned you. Don't ever mention them in front of me. You think you can control what I say? Flanche. Strike. Yeah. Hurts, huh? Do you think I'd just let you dominate the fight? There's no way I didn't feel that kick that sent you flying earlier. We've been going all out for a while, so it's no surprise we're getting weaker. The difference is I've found my resolve and accepted my fate. I'm not the same man you fought on the live floor. Ooh, he can do like the stealth thing too. Stealth queen. Show me then. Let's see how you've changed. Next up is your technique, Stealth Black. This is so cool because it's like he's going against, like he's trying to defeat Queen, but because Queen has all these powers, when Sanji defeats him, it's like Sanji defeated Germa, right? Like, but how? You sure do have a lot of tricks up your sleeve. But still, Sanji like disappears and goes like, right? Huh? It is. Oh, Queen's face. He's invisible, but the way it was drawn is like they are showing that he's invisible, but he's still freaking out with like his eyes like out like that. But he isn't even wearing the suit. No, he's moving faster than the eye can see. He'll have to reappear when he's out of stamina. What a stupid attempt to counter me. It's like Kuro's thing, you know, like the what do you call it? The cat move that he has. Cat footstep or something like that. He kind of disappears too, right? Or he's going too fast. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Okay, is Chuji a mouse? Seriously, girl? You're willing to like stay behind for a mouse? Okay, maybe the mouse has a backstory. There you are, Chuji. You're okay. Chuji, over here quickly. Chu. Is mouse like chu? Is it like mouse-uji? Squeak, squeak. The fighting could break out again at any second. Also made that Trump. She's refused my summons dozens of times. She even rejected me today, but she seems perfectly fine. She was my number one ever since Komurataki-san met her tragic end. I thought she was bedridden due to a terrible migraine. It's funny that she can apparently walk around carefree now. I guess I haven't dished out enough divine punishment yet. Have some more. I have more tools at my disposal now. What do you mean? A sturdy exoskeleton, enhanced strength, and super speed. I'll make use of them all. If I pair the exoskeleton protection with my armor and haki training, my legs should be able to stand flames much hotter than before. Ifrit Jambe. Yeah, because technically he's awakened the DNA, right? So he would still have that power. He just doesn't have to use the suit. Because he's scared that it's going to make it worse. The speed and weight behind my kicks will be another level. I understand now. It was you who hit her, didn't you, Queen? You're nothing but trash. Okay. Queen used Stealth Black, like the stealth technique, and hit the girl. So it wasn't Sanji. It wasn't Sanji. Thank you. Thank you. Because, I mean, it would be fine because it's kind of like, well, it's not fine, but I would be able to accept it because Sanji wasn't himself technically, but just the thought that Sanji hit a girl, it was hard to take. But now they cleared it up. It wasn't Sanji. It wasn't Sanji. Collier. What? Queen Sama? Oh my gosh, what did I do? Hit him in the head. Queen's like falling. Base, kote. I can't read stuff like this. Paleron. Je veux un beefsteak. Should have learned French. Tension, flanche. Is he gonna defeat Queen here then? Share. Get out of my sight, scum. Oh my gosh. His legs are burning hot. No! One Piece will be on break next week and we'll resume on issue 3-4. Okay. There's the thing. It gives you happiness and then you get to the end and it's like, break next week. No. Okay, I'm sad again. Oh my gosh, like look at Queen, he's like sent flying. Oh man, oh, look at Sanji. Oh my gosh, he looks so darn good. That suit, like not the raid suit, but like the suit that he's wearing, looks amazing on him. Like look at that, like the shadows and nice. Oh, I love it. I think there are like colored pages. Yeah. Oh gosh. That red suit. Noise. Oh, why does that feel so short? Wow. They really just did like the Queen versus Sanji fight. I wonder if this is where it ends, because Sanji was saying like they are getting weaker because they've been going all out since a while ago. And like, I mean, this last page looks like it's the finishing blow. But I don't know. I was thinking that there would be more stuff that they would reveal with like the Lunarians, because it was Queen who started it, and I don't imagine King talking about it to Zoro while they fight. So I thought there would be more here. I don't know, it just feels so short. And like, I don't know. I mean, the anime would probably make it longer. That's what the anime does. But anyway, I'm like really glad that it wasn't Sanji who hit the girl, just because, you know, that's not him. That's not who he is. But yeah, anyway, it's Sanji still has like his exoskeleton that's like strengthened in, what do you call this? He's still fast, but he doesn't have the attacks that Queen is doing, like the sparking whatever, the lightning stuff. He can't do stealth anymore. Well, not like the invisible thing that he was doing before. But that's fine. Really, like having such a hard exoskeleton is more than enough, I think, because Sanji has his own techniques, and if he could like have, what do you call this, skin that's like hard as steel, and like even here he was able to use it for his like fire attack, and he was able to use more fire, which like how does he conjure it? Like it has something to do with Lunarians. I don't know, like I want the fights to be done just so that we could, you know, move on and get to Luffy and see Luffy and Kaido fight, and I don't know, move on to more story building. But like I want to know more, with, because I thought we would see more of Vegapunk as well, just because Queen has such a big mouth and he would just start talking about the past and what he did before and all that. And he's quite insecure too, with him saying that he's so much better than Judge's kids' powers and all that because he can do it too. But he didn't say anything about that. Which is, it's fine. Maybe we'll get it next chapter. But yeah, what else? Momo, he's working on his powers. He's able to grab onto the clouds now. He can like make them. But yeah, we really have to see that Momo holding up Onigashima. Just holding it up in his human form, and he's gonna look like Odin. Oh man. I don't think I'll be ready for it if it ever happens. Because Shinobu was crying when she matured him. And she was saying like, you look like, and we know it's Odin, you look like Odin. But how much does he look like Odin? And like, if he goes back to his human form and he's gonna hold up Onigashima, I mean, he probably has it in him, you know, like that strength. He's born out of Toki and Odin, so his DNA is good. Like it's a mighty DNA, so he should have that strength that Odin has as well, and he should be able to lift it up even for like a couple of seconds, just so we can have like that screenshot of him holding it up looking like Odin. Oh, I'm gonna cry if that happens. So I don't know, man. Oh, is that it? That's so short. How many pages was that? Aw. But it's okay. You know what? I'm glad I read it. I read it tonight. It's like almost 9 p.m. But after everything that happened to me today, I really needed that. And yeah, I don't even not feel my head anymore, but like it doesn't hurt anymore. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't feel it anymore. I didn't take any meds. One Piece, the best medicine. But yeah, oh my gosh, I totally forgot it at work. I was talking to one of my kids, and I told him, because he was talking about anime, and I'm like, well, have you tried One Piece? And he's like, yeah, I've watched a little bit of it, but I stopped watching. And I'm like, dude, you gotta keep watching it. And so he's like, okay, sure, I'm gonna watch it. And now he's in Drum Island, and he's liking it. And I'm like, yeah, right, yeah. And then he came to school one day, and he's like, here, I have something for you. And he drew me that moment of Shanks and Luffy, with Luffy saying like, but Shanks, your arm, you know, Luffy crying, and Shanks like without his arm. And yeah, just that scene in the water. And he gave it to me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you, kid. Good job. Good job watching One Piece. It makes me really happy whenever my kids start reading One Piece. They might be a little bit young for it, but I mean, good to start early. But yeah, that's enough from me today. I think I'm gonna rest because I still have stuff to do tomorrow. And yeah, thank you, Oda, giving us One Piece. Better than any kind of pain medicine. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you, in 2 weeks when a chapter comes out. I'm hoping to get something a little bit different that is One Piece. Since there is a break, I can probably upload that next week. But yeah, You guys have an awesome weekend. Stay safe. Bye bye.